The Alabama baseball team won 2 games on Tuesday they were supposed to win. The first one was probably closer than it should have been because of lack of offensive production. They more than made up for that in game number 2 with a 16-5 victory where they got 10 runs in the first 2 innings. What was most important, they got really good starting pitching. Nick Eichholt specifically in game 1. Will Carter was better in game 2 with a better strikeout to walk ratio, I thought, and doing a nice job of pitching his way out of maybe some early trouble in the contest. But he gave them some good innings. He needs that confidence. The reality is those 2 games didn't matter. What's going to really mean something to Alabama is what happens the next 3 weeks in conference play. It will determine if they're on the outside looking in of both the SEC and NCAA regional play, or if they're able to actually gain some ground on teams they're competing with for both trips to Hoover as well as to regional action, those being Ole Miss, as they'll face this weekend. The following week at home against Arkansas, and then to Auburn before they'll come back and wrap up the regular season against the Vanderbilt Commodores. These 3 series will determine what lies ahead and if there is any postseason for Alabama or if it will go beyond what takes place in Hoover for the SEC tournament. They've got to get some wins. They've got to find a way to get into the top 8 because this is one of the rare seasons as of late for the SEC where I don't think 10 teams are going to get in. It's probably 7 or 8. Alabama has the opportunity to be one of those. And if they can find a way to get in that top 8, and if Nick Eichholt and if Will Carter can get back into the form we know they're capable of, this can be a very dangerous team in NCAA regional action. But at the same time, they've got to play better than they have if they even want to be in that discussion. Hope you'll keep following us right here on Tide 99.1 and online at Tide991.com.